All right, hello everyone. My name is Jenny Westerkamp. I am the founder of All Access Dietetics. And tonight we are going to be talking about our signature Get Match coaching program. So for those of you on live, welcome. Thank you for taking the time to listen and learn about this program. And then for those of you listening to the recordings, thank you as well. I think it shows a lot to say that you are kind of taking time out of your busy schedule to figure out if this is something that you need, that you want to invest in to help you with reaching your future goals. So I'm going to go through a presentation, and if there are any questions, feel free to put them in the chat box, and then I will get to those at the end. So well, let's just dive in. The agenda tonight is who needs coaching, what is coaching like, where have our clients gotten matched, what is the best time to start, and why coaching is worth the investment, and finally, how to get started. Of course, if you've been on our website, you may have seen some of this information, but I think just in the way that I'll go through each of the details, you'll be able to understand it a little bit more clearly, and I'll give some examples in terms of what it's like, experiencing all these components of the Get Match coaching program. All right, so I do want to take some time here to get our mindset right, because I think it's really important when you're thinking about your goals and like making decisions about something like a coaching program. You do want to get yourself in the right mindset to make the best decision for yourself. So the first question you want to think about is, why do you need help getting into a dietetics program? Think about, the fact that you maybe have never done this before, or you really want to get in on this next try, or you don't have support from your professors or advisors, or maybe you're not even in school right now. What is your reason? And take some time, think about that answer. Why do you need that help or that extra support? And then the next question is, what do you want to happen in this application process? Like, what is the dream outcome for you, whether it's on match day, if you're applying to programs that participate in match, or if you're maybe, just applying to graduate schools or future education model programs, then what is that dream outcome? Like, what program are you getting into? What does that mean for you, with your career or with your education? Where are you going to be? If that was your dream outcome, like what would happen? And then the final question here is, how would life look for you in 2 or 3 years if you got into the dietetics program that you wanted? So best case scenario, you get your top choice and you are set up for success. Now, what does the next 2 to 3 years look like for you? You want to zoom out, not just over the next year that you're going to be applying or whatever that is, but think about the next 3 years and what that would mean for you and like the trajectory of your career. And even something like, for example, we've worked with people that really wanted to get into a VA program or into a program that had a graduate assistantship and a lower tuition, which meant that over the course of 2 or 3 years, they would be spending less in the long run if they got into this program, even if they did invest in the coaching program, right? So think about it from a zoomed out position, and that will help you kind of get in the right mindset here in terms of thinking if this is right for you. Let's talk about our stats. So All Access Dietetics has been around for a long time, since I was a future dietitian back in 2009. That is when I started the company. Since then, we have coached over 1,900 applicants individually. We've helped thousands and thousands more through our free resources, but we have worked one-on-one with over 1,900 applicants for the last 13 years. And then our success rate is 100% in 2021. And then we just finished up a match round in 2022 with 99%. So we're going for another 100% in 2023. And then we have 8 admissions coaches on our team. Half of them have been on selection committees, and then there's also many that have over 7 years of experience working on the All Access Dietetics team. So we have a really strong team. In addition, we even have someone who is a dietetic internship director on our team. She just doesn't work with the clients that are applying to her program. So we have a great team, and you'll be in great hands. Now think about it. So who needs coaching? I know for many people, they would have never worked with a coach before. There might not have been a reason to, or maybe they worked with a tutor, or maybe they did exam prep for the ACT, SAT, whatever it is. But we work with all types of people, and people that maybe you don't even expect that would get coaching. So there's busy parents who are trying to become dietitians and have a lot on their plate. There's full-time employees, people that are working full-time and trying to do these applications, or they're full-time students, business owners who are trying to make the career change into dietetics. We work with those that really need their top choice for whatever personal reason that is. We work with repeat applicants, people that tried on their own and then didn't get into a program, and then they come and get the help, and we help them get in. Then finally, those with low GPAs or not a lot of experience, so people that have maybe some quote weaknesses in their application, those that really want a highly competitive program. We work with so many clients from New York, or applicants for New York programs, or for California programs, just as two examples of where there's like the highly competitive programs, or even any traditional dietetic internship where there's maybe 40, 50, 60 applicants for maybe 10 spots that I would consider highly competitive. And then those with little support from advisors or school. I can say personally that my advisor, we actually had a class on the application process and how to write a personal statement and resume and everything. But I felt, I still wanted to create All Access Dietetics after that class, because I felt that they told you what to do in that class, but they didn't tell you how to do it really well. And you weren't getting I wasn't getting the personalized, individualized attention that I really felt like I needed. Being able to decide what programs are best for me, or being able to really read line by line on my personal statement, help me brainstorm the content. Like, that level of support wasn't there, even with a class, even with a really great advisor. They just simply can't give you that type of attention when there's other students in the class too. So what is coaching like? I won't go through every single thing here. I just wanted you to visually see what all the different services are. And this Get Matched coaching program is really designed to be all inclusive and really holistic. So we previously used to do like just personal statement coaching or just resume coaching. And we found that, we had like maybe an 80% match rate, because people were maybe having a great personal statement from working with us, but they were choosing the wrong programs to apply to, or they weren't reaching out to directors, or they did terrible on their interview. So we really wanted to get to that 99%, 100% success rate by creating an all-inclusive program, so that we can have impact on every area of the application, because it's all important, not just the personal statement or the resume. And so this is why there are so many services that are included in it, and it is completely supportive. Plus, in addition to this, you're getting weekly accountability checks, and you're able to email your coach as well, in addition to all these setup services and calls that you have. Where have our clients matched? Everywhere. I mean, at this point, I don't know. There's new programs that have come in the last year that I could say, no, we probably haven't matched to those, because we haven't had the chance or had enough applicants go through it. But definitely the majority of programs, and definitely all the types of programs we have matched our clients into. So VA programs, those are the ones that are paid, that have stipends, that are really, really competitive. WIC programs, also competitive, and sometimes just for employees. So we work with and have helped applicants get in there. University programs, hospital programs, all the different combination MSDI, MPH, MBA, dietetic internship programs, DI only, FEM, graduate programs, even Canadian programs we have helped our clients get into. When is the best time to start? So we're kind of doing a who, what, where, when, and then why is next, and then how to finish it up. So now is the best time to start. And I just was on a Instagram live yesterday, and I was talking about here are the things that people did, our clients did to get matched. And one of them was starting early. I think that the majority of our students or our clients start 6+ months before their deadline. And obviously you can start as early as you want, as early as 18 months before the deadline. That's the earliest we've had someone enroll, and they start program research. They start creating relationships with directors. They start to identify different experience gaps that they have, so that they can then, go get that experience or boost their resume in a really strategic, planned out way. And that is one of the many benefits of starting early with a coach who can be that mentor and be able to help you boost your chances in an active way, even before you actually start the application. So you can start as early as 18 months before your deadline, and then definitely until about maybe 2 months before the deadline, we do enroll people, but I would say the majority of our clients will enroll 6+ months before their deadline. So many of them, if you're listening and you're a junior and you are going to be starting your summer break and then you're applying the following, February in your senior year, summer is an amazing time to start and to chip away at everything and get a lot of work done. So it's not stressing you out when you go back to school, when things are just nuts and busy. And I promise you, this has happened 100 million times. Okay, that's being dramatic, but I'm telling you that you will get so busy, it'll go to the back burner, and then you'll end up at winter break with like 2 months left on the deadline and feel really, really stressed. So getting a head start in the summer is awesome. And your coach is going to keep you accountable to that timeline and help make sure that you are getting everything done and setting yourself up for success. So here's, you're listening to this, you're getting information on this coaching program. And I'm kind of being like a coach right now and saying, it's really important to just put the energy towards making a decision on coaching as soon as possible, because the price of the coaching program stays the same no matter how long you're with us in the program. The longer you're with the coach, the more email support you're going to get. Just knowing that you have a mentor, have all of the materials, have like a lot of things that you can use early on is going to really help. The earlier you start, the sooner you can feel that relief of having support with you and not have it just sort of hang over your head like, oh my gosh, competitive applications, I don't know what I'm doing. You're going to feel way more relieved than your classmates or other people going through it alone. And then finally, you can have more strategy around this in terms of, like I said, programs, picking the right programs for you, being able to do more research on that, and also getting more experience based on what programs are looking for that you're interested in. Okay, so lots and lots of benefits to starting early, starting now, making that decision so that you can get all those benefits. Now the why. So why is coaching worth the investment? I work in sports nutrition. In my other life, in addition to running All Access Dietetics, I've been a sports dietitian for 12 years now, and I am the team nutritionist for the Chicago Bulls. And I've been with them for 5 seasons now. And I kind of relate this to the power of the coaching program that we have. So if we think about, these athletes who without coaches would not know what their weaknesses are, they would not know the roadmap to improve them, they would not have the strategies or the experience that some of these coaches have from working with so many athletes that have come before them. There is so much power in having that coach, having someone externally besides yourself that you're holding yourself accountable to and kind of reporting to in a way that really allows people to take action, to get better, to really just perform on a higher level. And remember that the application process is a competition. And it's like really sad that that's how it is, and that is stressful, but it is true. There are only so many spots in certain programs, and you want to be ranked the highest that you possibly can, get the most out of your hard work so that you can go and get that spot. Now, here's the power of the coach. So they will teach you the skills and strategies that the competition won't know. You're not going to make those common mistakes that so many other applicants make. They're going to provide a high level of personalized help that you won't get from a class or an advisor. They're going to keep you on schedule so that you're chipping away at different things and it's not overwhelming. I know, so many people, they take a big thing like the application, they try to, go after all the different components all at the same time. Our clients go through a roadmap and a calendar and a timeline. It feels almost like a syllabus, like kind of a semester, where you have your different assignments and focus areas each week, and you just stay focused on that and you don't get overwhelmed by all the different things that you have to do. They also prevent you from procrastinating. So most of our clients do finish early, very, very rare. I think like 3% of our clients finish on the deadline day. So just knowing that you don't have to have that deadline stress is really valuable. And then it saves you time because you don't have to figure out everything on your own, right? About all the different details in diecast or what makes this program different from this. Like all of those questions are just an email away and can really save you that research time on your own. And because of that, you're going to have reduced fear and anxiety around all the unknowns of this process. You've never done this before. If you have, you didn't do it successfully. So it's like you really want to get that information and feel empowered, and that will help you feel more confident. And then that leads into the next one, which it will improve your confidence mindset, which is really, really important for the interview. So I love this about the transformation that happens with our coaching clients. They start kind of feeling like, well, I don't know if I'm good enough. Did I do enough? Did I put in all that hard work? Did I get enough experience? And as they go through the process and they're putting together their application and like their argument for why they should be chosen, based on like kind of our strategy for how we show them how to market themselves, by the end of that, they feel like, oh yeah, look at all these skills I have, look at all these examples of things that I've done, look at all the results I've created, the impact in all these different areas that I can then share in the interview. And they feel really, really confident with themselves. And I think that is kind of like the secret sauce to the coaching program, is how confident the applicant feels about themselves and about their chances of getting into an internship program by the end. And finally, they're coaching you through a pivotal part of your RD journey that gets you one step closer to that credential. So they're just coming and being a cheerleader for you so that you feel supported and know that you can get through this challenge and on to the next challenge, which is doing the dietetic internship and then the RD exam. Here's a quick testimonial from Stephanie Yang, who got matched to her top choice. And I really love the transformation that she went under and that she told us about. So she said, if you would have told me a year ago that I would be at this point in my dietetics journey, I would have had a hard time believing it. That mindset completely shifted after enrolling in Get Match coaching. Working with Susan helped me gain the confidence I needed to make every aspect of my application stand out. She helped me turn my weaknesses into learning opportunities and continuously encouraged me to grow out of my comfort zone. And then she says, I'm so happy to say that I matched to my top choice and made a lasting connection with my coach along the way. I think it's awesome that she was able to make that transformation, because you know what, she's going to take that confidence into her career, which is so powerful, because I feel like dietitians, we end up, maybe getting underpaid or feeling discouraged, or not that we're respected as a profession. And when we have confident dietitians out there that know how to market themselves to their employers, to their clients, to people around them that they're working with, that's when we can make a lot of great changes and really elevate our field. So we're really having a bigger mission here, in addition to getting you into these programs, but also helping you be a more confident dietitian going forward. All right, so the investment: to have a dedicated coach with you, guiding you through the entire process, saving you time, giving you the best possible chance of getting into your top program, helping you achieve those goals, and teaching you how to market yourself with confidence, which is a skill you can take for the rest of your career. The investment is $28.87, and we do payment plans. So you can do 12 payments of $240.58 is what the math breaks down to. You can also do 3 months, 6 months. And then if there is a need, we have been flexible and we'll do 18-month payment plans as well. So then that would be a lower monthly payment from there. And tonight, for those of you listening live, or those of you that are listening to the recording, there is a special offer. We want to kind of thank you for your time spent thinking about this and investing your time in listening to this. So you can receive $200 off our Get Match coaching tuition, which would bring your monthly payment, if you were doing a 12-month payment plan, to $223.92. And that all you have to do is, when you apply, mention the info session Get Match coaching discount, and we will apply that to your payment plan. All right, to wrap up everything here, do not submit an average application. Remember that this is a competition, and you do want to put everything you can into the application process and make sure that all of your hard work pays off. I think that there's so many times that there's 2 applications, someone with the same grades and experience over here and same grades and experience over here, and one person sells themselves and does that really well through the entire application process. The other one doesn't do that, doesn't know how to do that, or be able to showcase all their skills and strengths and in an effective way. And this one, the one that knows how to market themselves, will be the one that ranks higher in the directors lists. And finally, you do want to go all in on yourself in your future, whether that means getting the coaching, which I hope you do, or just going all in, taking this process really, really seriously, because you do want to invest not only in this application process, but in your, career trajectory and your life for the next 2, 3, 5 years, because that like each step will kind of impact the next one. All right. So don't submit an average application, make all of your hard work pay off, go in on yourself and your future. So your homework tonight, again, I'm pretending to be a coach here and holding you accountable. So here's my suggestion. If you are considering Get Match coaching, even if you haven't fully made a decision, complete a Get Match coaching application. It is on the Get Match coaching page. From there, you will speak with our enrollment coach, who also went through the program himself and can speak to all the different details of the program, what it's like, how everything works, what the benefits are in your specific situation, how we've maybe worked with people of your specific background, or with your own concerns, and do that and have that conversation. I think obviously there's no strings attached. There's no obligation for you to sign up for Get Match coaching if you apply, but I think just doing that, having the conversation, really helps you make a better, more informed decision about coaching. And then from there, you can make that decision and then go on your way with either a coach or without one. But at least you would have made that decision, rather than delaying the decision. And then, 6 months from now thinking, oh, I should have started earlier because now I want coaching. I could have had a coach for all that additional time. So that is kind of the pep talk there on what to do next. And then again, a reminder on the special offer for $200 off the Get Match coaching tuition, which is about a month free. All right, so I'm going to take questions now, but I will stop the recording here and be able to take any questions that anyone has. Hold on one second.